Some days you just can't make yourself do the work that you need to do. Happy Sunday. Welcome back to the farm. We are 2.5 days out from me leaving for Virginia for most of a week, and I've got stuff to do, and I can't be bothered to do it. But I want to get something done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work on my twig fence. I've been staring at it for most of a week, trying to decide if the sticks that I initially put in were too tall. And I decided, yes, they were. They were about 4 feet tall. They came up to about here on me. So I've cut these down to 30 inches from the ground. And I feel much more comfortable with that. I think that's going to be a much better height. So now I'm going to do the cross pieces from these sticks that I've pruned off of various things, and then I'll think about doing some kind of a pattern if I can find good pieces of willow to do that with. Now these are not willow. Most of these are lilac branches. I think I said that in my previous video, with a couple of beech sticks here and there to be the in-between spaces. I can't plant willow here because my well head is right there, and if I put willow sticks in the ground, they will root. That's the nice thing about willow, is all you have to do is cut a stick and stick it in the ground and it will grow, presumably. I haven't had much luck that way, but so I don't want to take a chance on screwing up my well. So no willow is going in the ground in this area. I'm also not going to put any willow over on this side because my runoff for my septic system is somewhere in here. When I had the septic inspected when I bought the house, we found the tank, which is outside of the kitchen window, and he ran through the runoff pipes and they're all clear, but he could not figure out where they went. Somewhere along this hillside, they go out in the hillside and leach into the lower pasture, but we don't know where, so I can't really plant anything deep over there up to about the kitchen window. So that I'm just going to leave that be and let it do its thing. I do have a bunch more of these lilac branches here that I'll cut up to use for the cross pieces. I've got another couple in the back that I may have to grab, and I also have this chokecherry that is kind of taking over, so I may cut some limbs off of that, A, to thin it out a little bit, and B, just to get some different color in the sticks that are on this fence. Let's see what we can make this look like. So this is not done by any means, but it's done for today. This will make a nice base for what I want to continue to do, which is put some kind of decorative branches on it, whether that's curlicues of willow or just diamonds. I think the rest is going to have to be tied on rather than screwed on, just because of the differing sizes of the various sticks that I've got. But it's a good start. Now the point of these fences is I'm not going to worry about what's happening to the ground on the opposite side. I can't get the mower down there. I don't have the endurance to weed whack it, so I'm just going to let it do what it's going to do. On the front side, down along here, I'm going to put silage tarp along both sides. And I'm going to kill all that grass, and then in the fall, I want to put in a whole bunch of flowering bulbs in there. Now, while the silage tarps are down, I may put pots of flowers or something in there just so that it doesn't look horrible all summer. But that's good enough for now. The rest I'll worry about when I'm mobile again after the surgery. And at least now it doesn't look like who knows what people thought I was doing with my front yard. So I'm happy with that. I'm going to do a quick mow, and then I got to call my mother. Hello, June. I know, baby, but you gotta move.
Because you're like you've got ones with the orange.
Yeah, here's an old. This is my last day with Agnes before I go away, so we're getting some weird jobs done. We did the tarping here and on the driveway bed. I'm going to leave those on all summer and solarize the heck out of this stuff. I don't think it's going to kill all the bishop's weed, but it should at least knock it back a bit. And hopefully we can get this grass all killed off. So in the fall, it'll be really easy to turn that over, put a bunch of topsoil and compost down, and get fall bulbs in. But, so that's now a done, and we just wait and see what happens. So now we're going to start getting these beds cleaned up, and I really need to mow in here. But, so let's pull a bunch of weeds. have one plant in this bed and you're standing on it. Cut it out.